Time for breakfast. Momotaro, 24 years old. Gentaro, 13 years old. Hi, I'm GL Ryan. Genki, 38 years old. Kintaro, 6 years old. Momotaro family consists of 4 members. Regarding the transfer of gorillas from overseas to Japan, I will explain based on example of responses from the Lincoln Park Zoo and the Tulsa Zoo in the United States. What I'm going to talk about is the opinion from overseas zoos and my personal view. I don't know what Japanese zoos are thinking or trying to do. Because they do not mention anything about the future of Gentaro or Kiyomasa. Gentaro's potential partner is Annie, but there has been no progress in matching them either. So this channel tries to find out how Japanese zoos are viewed from abroad. Let me make one thing clear. We would not be able to do what we do without the cooperation of foreign zoos and the search for partners for our young gorillas in Japan. All zoos in Japan, not just the Tulsa Zoo, are talking about this. Some Japanese gorilla fans believe that each zoo will manage to find partners for Gentaro and Kiyomasa. There are many people who tell me that my concerns are unnecessary. So, first response from the Lincoln Park Zoo. First, let me say thank you for being a Lincoln Park Zoo members for your concern and for sharing this information with us. Much like we have the Association of Zoos and Aquariums here in North America. There is JAZA, or the Japanese Association of Zoos and Aquariums. The approved animal care centers within Japan for accredited organization and would likely be the best response to provide support in country. Lincoln Park Zoo is also involved in the westernlowlandgorilla species survival plan. And we would likely be the first point of contact should this facility have an interest in transferring the gorillas to an accredited facility in North America through AZA. In conjunction, here is a response from the Tulsa Zoo. Thank you for reaching out. Our master plan includes a future project called African Forest, which will provide a new home for our current chimpanzees troop and allow for the addition of gorillas. This exhibit is projected for development between 2030 to 2035. As an accredited Association of Zoos and Aquarium facility will follow the Gorilla Species Survival Plan (SSP), which oversees the management of gorilla population at other facilities globally. While Tulsa Zoo is a member of the Japanese Association of Zoos and Aquariums, JAZA, JAZA and AZA are separate organizations with different accreditation standards and animal management programs. This makes it unlikely that we would receive their gorillas. That being said, it is too early for us to know which facility the gorillas for our future African forest exhibit will originate from. However, we feel confident JAZA is working on a plan to help these amazing animals. And based on the example of these two responses, all gorillas husbandry in North America is done through AZA. These zoos have cities that they will not be involved with Japanese gorillas at this time because JAZA's animal management program in Japan is different. Now, a little more detail on JAZA in Japan. The Tulsa Zoo, Hiroshima Zoo, and Ueno Zoo are members of JAZA. These three zoos are also members of WAZA, a global organization. JAZA has its challenges. JAZA does not manage domestic zoos as AZA does. For example, the breeding environment and methods differ among zoos in Japan. This makes it difficult for foreign zoos to transfer gorillas to JAZA member zoos. In addition, Asahima Zoo, a JAZA member zoo, was in the news for animal abuse. In fact, animals have died suspiciously at this zoo. This is proof that JAZA cannot control its zoos, even though there are membership criteria in JAZA. That is the reason why I mentioned this negative point this time. North American zoos have said that they will compromise with JAZA if it unifies its regulation and improves the environment and methods of breeding. In other words, depending on JAZA's effort, the day may come when gorillas can be transferred from overseas to Japan. The only way to make this possible is for JAZA to continue to develop. In Europe, an organization called AZA manages zoos. In Australia, ZAA manages zoos. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce of AZA and ZAA. European zoos have recently transferred gorillas to other zoos in Asia. It's not clear what kind of exchange took place. There was also a recent transfer of gorillas from the Netherlands to China. In terms of the level of breeding environment and breeding methods, Japanese zoos are of a higher level. There must have been some kind of condition for the transfer of gorillas between the two countries. There has not been a single case of gorillas being transferred to Japan so far. Maybe they're not going to announce it until the last minute. Even if that is the case, Gentaro and Kiyomasa will soon become adult gorillas. Hiroshima Zoo has a partnership with Taronga Zoo in Australia. However, the gorillas at Taronga Zoo are related to Shabani and Hauko, so no. I once offered to the Tulsa Zoo that I would be willing to take part in an effort to ask the public to support the Momotaro family in Japan. However, they refused to allow me to do so. On the other hand, the Tulsa Zoo is constantly advertising on Instagram and other social networking sites asking for support. Where does the money come from to pay for this? I once suggested to the Tulsa Zoo that they should more actively use support from overseas. However, this was also turned down. The reason is that Tulsa Zoo is operated by the city and is funded by citizens' taxes. The reason was that the budget is partially funded by taxpayers' money, so it would not be easy to cover the cost of building a support system for overseas funds. As I am also a citizen of Kyoto, I pay my city tax. What would you think if they were using the budget from the city tax to advertise asking for support for the Tulsa Zoo? I don't know where the cost was paid from, so I'm only asking if that is the case. If the city tax is the reason, the Tulsa Zoo should disclose information to the tax-paying citizens about the future of the zoo, which the citizens want to know. It is a bit unacceptable that they cannot do it on the ground of taxation only when they miss the point. To summarize, the future of Japan's young gorillas depends on how JAZA does its job. Before 11 a.m., this family returns indoors. If nothing changes, there will be no gorilla transfers from North American zoos. As for gorilla transfers from Europe or Australia, I don't know because I haven't yet received any information from my viewers. I'm waiting for information from viewers about zoos in Europe and Australia. Komomo and Momoka at the Western Zoo are adult female gorillas but still with their families. Your comments are very welcome. I will give you more new information in the next video. Hi, I'm Ryan. Thank you for watching to the end. Subscribe to my channel please. Thank you.